Let's go to the compound junior men gold medal match. We have our last match.
Yep.
Today we have Denmark, Stephan Hansen. He's back here after the mixed team. How he has seen the field, has experienced it before. And we have David Hauser from US, trying to get the gold. It's a good match to end the day, to end the session. In Yankton, South Dakota, in the NFAA Easton Archery Center, which is now the center of the world in archery. Best archers shooting here in Yankton. Under a sunny, hot day. And here with Greg Easton, president of the Easton Foundation, and many roles in archery. Executive board member in World Archery, president of Hoyt and Easton, owner, sorry, owner. I don't want to take any of your president out.
No, there's a great shot to start with too, right there.
Fantastic start. Yes, on the cross in the middle. We thought we missed the target, but it's exactly in the same spot.
Is it also that's what I thought. Did they switch the wrong screen?
No, there was the right target in the image, but they have the same start. Two tens for Hansen and 10-9 from Hauser. Very nice, relaxed position. Good expansion. Another 10 in the count of Hauser.
That was a surprise when it went off, and it makes a great shot when it does that.
What a start, Greg. XXX. 310. Seems to be was going to be a tough match. These guys are in an incredible level. Of course, that's the way they reach the finals. Hansen finished was first in the ranking when Hauser was the 14th. So Hauser probably upset some of the top archers to go to the final, and Hansen expected to be here, having finished the first in ranking. As we mentioned before, is one of our top archers in the senior division, going to World Cups and World Championship, very well known in our circuit. And for him, this is one more event. It's like Bridges say, it's like another day in the office.
Well, they definitely had some tougher weather earlier in the week that these archers came through to get here, so they've had to be able to adjust to hot and cold and windy and
they had
rainy.
It all. They had it all. They had wind from the east, wind from the west, rain from the top, cold, and then one day extremely hot, and today that is quite hot and not too windy. It's a very good day to make good scores.
How does that stamina play when you're out there for a ranking round? It's a long day. It can be hot or cold or windy. I mean, it's got to be tough to keep the focus the whole time.
It's very tough, and it depends very much on your physical condition and in how you work for each shot. If you try too hard in all the shots, at the end of the day you are empty. You cannot focus anymore, and then mistakes happen. Most of the physical tiredness or the energy is going by the mental activity, not so much by the physical one. So when you get too concentrated and you try too hard, physically you are exhausted at the end of the day, more than if you would have shot 4 times more arrows. So physically is very much affected by how your mental activity works. So it's important to get in the mood, to make it as easy as possible, to save energy. Hansen, it's 58, leading by 2 points to Hauser. It seems a good lead, but in this level it's more or less nothing, with still 3 ends to go. Nice view from the stands, with sponsor flags, That's helped very often to the archers to read the wind.
Yes, yeah, you got the flags all over the field in that one
Yes.
for sure.
Yes, we have the Danish flag, the audience, and there's a Danish community now more active when it's two countries fighting, not the same one,
Yes.
and the U.S. crowd
U.S.
here.
team, yeah. A lot of the members from the U.S. team there leading the crowd in a cheer to root them on.
See how is Hauser, if he's putting pressure to Hansen.
Yep, he'll start first because he's behind in the score.
Correct. Good start. This format of alternate shooting was introduced several years ago to make the matches more easy to follow by TV.
Yep.
If both archers are shooting same time, like it happened 2 days ago, it's very difficult to follow one on another, and you can miss some of the action. When here in the medal matches, we start making alternate shooting, and we are able to follow the shot and the impact archer per archer, would make it easier to understand for spectators and for media. So here we are. Wow. 2020, no one give up. And yes, was a bit surprised and reaction. Was not feeling comfortable. Let's see if Hansen is able to keep it. Yes.
With a 10, so that'll take him up another point.
Yep. It's got one more point in the third end. 3 points leading. The match is not over yet, but it's a bit more comfortable for Stephan Hansen, who can see the medal a bit closer. The Easton Foundation, going back to what was the goal of it, it's one of the goal was to help the U.S. archers to become better, and we have seen in this championship amazing success of the cadets and the junior with so many finalists. How you feel part of this? Your foundation have done all this effort to become better and have the bright future, seeing all these kids doing so well here.
It's terribly exciting to see how well the U.S. youth teams are doing. I was talking with Bob Romero and meeting some of the archers, and he introduced one of the young men who was the first member to join Newberry when we opened the Newberry facility.
Wow.
His mother called up and said, "My son is crazy about archery. He's never shot before, but he wants to start shooting."
Hmm?
That would have been now 5 years? No, a little more than that. Maybe 6 or 7 years ago, almost. And here we are. He makes the team and comes all the way here. So that's exciting to see someone get involved with archery and come all the way to this level
and be here representing the United States and have been part of this program.
And yeah, we like that outcome. That is one of our goals, and it's also really getting people from exposure. Many people here in the U.S. have been exposed to archery, and we want to get them engaged and get them all the way to excellence. So if give them opportunities to get more engaged, more competition, make it more part of their life, and if that really works for them to become an expert, someone who's really an enthusiast about the sport and wants to continue shooting, is what we think is great. It's such a
wow. That's helping with the scholarship program you have, with the supporting the center, supporting some of the club, supporting U.S. archery, and in different ways supporting the industry. Congratulations! It seems that it's working because U.S. team is doing well, but David is still struggling to come back. David Hauser, he's trying hard. He's shooting really good.
But so
29, but Stephan is
staying in there. Yes.
It's tough. This Danish guy who has a lot of experience and is doing so well. He's a talented archer who has grown with our World Cup, and he knows how to shoot finals in this situation. We're talking before about how the competition changed, and for some of these kids it's impressive when they come to this venue final and they see spectators, they see cameras, they see music, all the show, and they are in the center of this. This has changed a lot archery since we started in 2006 with the World Cup, and this is a good training tool for the archers to get, and Hansen has this already over. This is one more, a little one. For sure he's tense, for sure he's trying his best, but all this around is not impressing so much anymore. Let's see, Greg, if he can put more pressure and hope that Hansen give him a little window. He's tough. He's tough, and definitely he's doing what he has to do. Good. One touching, the other.
Yeah.
John Dudley wanted to see a Robin Hood, an arrow hitting another one and breaking carbon and jumping. You know, John is. I like action.
I was asking. I was talking to someone from Yankton and confirming with Tom. Okay, so Robin Hood would get the point of the arrow it's in. He says, yes, of course. I said, yeah, I would.
Unless you hit break and the arrow hits and the target, then it's wow. Look what group! This is an amazing group.
Yeah.
He won the match, and with this end, it's nothing to say. He not only won it, but he deserved it. What end!
He really kept his focus and was able to just execute his shots, and there you go.
Many years ago, when we changed the competition format, Sebastian Flut, Olympic champion in Barcelona '92, individual from France, he told me archery has become a sport that the important thing is not to make 10. The important thing is to make 10 when you need a 10. It's not about regularity anymore. It's about when you need it, you do it. And that's what Hansen has just done. He needed a good end, and he did an amazing end. 3 arrows together. Look how happy, smiley. It's not easy when everybody look to you as you're the favorite. You're the one that have the expectation to win, and you have to do it.
No, yeah, you definitely get that extra pressure, and when you can hold it together the whole time like that, it's very, very impressive. It's as we say, a game of precision, a game of accuracy, and a game of almost your mental toughness. Can you stay in the game and keep shooting your game and not try to do something else?
Because anything you do that is not winning the goal is a failure. It's like in your company. Any product you bring new, anything you do, the expectation is so high that you cannot go below this expectation. Excellent.